let's do a sample that's a bit more complicated. Something with a chord progression. So I'm really liking this sample right here. You can hear there's a lot of chord changes, there's a lot of movement, so we can do something cool with this. So let's get it to tempo first. And I actually want to get rid of that bass because we're going to be putting our own. So let's just EQ out that bottom end. But I don't want to destroy the sample completely, so that's good. Okay, that sounds good. Let's figure out the chord progression going on right now. I'm going to just pull up, a piano. Let's just kind of use our ears and listen to it. Da. So I'm looking for notes that I can hear right away. Let's have it with the song in the playlist. Boom. I think that's a chord progression. D minor. Boom. Bum. Maybe there's a chord there. That's pretty much our chord progression. I'm going to copy and paste that to our 808, and we're going to just get those in time with our kick drum. Okay. So there's a little kick right there, but the chord hasn't changed yet, so I'm going to have to keep it like that. One there. There's one there. So maybe we can have that C at the end right there. Bring that down an octave. It's a little too low. I don't like it when 808s go under maybe B. So let's bring the whole sample up. We can go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're in the key of F sharp minor. This is our basic 808 pattern. There's a lot of kicks in between, and we can hit those right now. I think this sample is really analog sounding, so I think I want a nice warm 808 instead of a trappy long 808. I don't really like how it's on the F sharp. I kind of hear it going da da bum. That one. So that kind of works because it's the 5th of the C here. So maybe it's acting like a little passing note to that, but it also just kind of moves up 1 from the F. So that's just good voice leading. Actually, maybe we can do a little bit of syncopation. So it goes G sharp, and then we could do the 3rd, which is the E. So kind of walks down to the C sharp. That might work. It's not bad. That's okay. Yeah, I can do without it or with it. So maybe let's just do it on the second half. There's another kick right there, so we can do a passing note. We can do the C, we can do the E, we can do the G. So the E and the G are closer to it, so voice leading wise, that might be the best bet. That sounds good. That sounds good too. Let's do the E. Yeah, so let's have that at the G again. There's a little roll right there, so maybe we mimic that with the 808. Might sound a bit busy though. It sounded like a triplet roll though. Let me listen again. Da-da-da. Yeah, so it sounded like a triplet, so let's at least write it down. And we can do the technique we did in the last one. We can do that velocity, swell. Maybe go up an octave. It's so quick that you don't even hear it. We can just get rid of it. We can do, a cool rhythm here. So let's break these up into 8th notes. I'm thinking about this really melodically. How do I get back to this F sharp, starting from the C sharp? Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. So maybe, yeah, kind of go above it, then below it. Yeah, that sounds really good. Once again, we're just sticking to the chord tones, but it kind of works because it's just surrounding this F sharp. Yeah, there's a couple in here. There's 2 right there, so we can put something there. Maybe let's try an octave. And then we'll go to the G, so it kind of walks down to it. Yeah. There's a lot of kicks going on here, so we can do something. I hear one there, and one right there. We can do octave, or maybe we go octave and down, kind of like a little pickup from the octave. That sounds cool. Didn't hit the 5. Let that extend. And maybe we go to the F sharp, and I like walking just straight down there. Yeah, that sounds really good. Once again, this F sharp isn't in our chord, but voice leading wise, it works because we're going from the G sharp to the E, so we might as well put that voice in the middle. Okay, let's hear the whole thing. That sounds really good. That sounds really good to me because it's not too simple and it's really melodic, but it follows the drums well as the sample. And a good rule of thumb to know if your 808s sound good is to play it with the sample by itself and then play it with the drums by itself. So with the sample, it's an interesting rhythm. It's following the chord progression nicely. And with the drums, you know, it's still spaced out, but there's a good bounce to it.